We're going to be talking about your next move to financial freedom coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to an all-new edition of the Sunday Night Sit-Down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Talit.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
The Sunday Night Sit-Down is being brought to you by our friends at Policy Genius. That's your go-to stop to meet all of your insurance needs. They have a totally free tool on their website where all you do is input your information and you will receive instant quotes from multiple reputable insurance providers so that you can make an informed decision when it comes time to purchase insurance. To find out more details, all you have to do is go to hisandhermoney.com/policygenius. We know that so many of you all are on the road to financial freedom, or you desire to be. And that's why Ty and I always love to continue to bring you this content to help you, to assist you, because we want nothing more than for you to win with your finances. And for a lot of you all, there's something that's holding you back. There's something that's got you stagnated and not allowing you to make the type of progress that you really desire to make with your finances. There's a big difference between those who win with their finances and those who don't. Ty and I have been assisting people on this journey for years now, and we have noticed that there's this one thing that always splits up the two camps, those that make it and those that don't. And what that difference is, applied knowledge. Taking what you learn and actually executing it. Now this is huge. This is not a small thing, because plenty of us know what to do with our finances. Like, the word budget isn't a new term for a lot of people. The phrase spend less than you make is not a new phrase to a lot of people. But there's a difference between understanding, there's a difference between learning, gathering information, and making it a part of your daily routine. And that was the biggest difference for us even. Because in our early stages of coming together and figuring out personal finance and figuring out how to be married and merge money and to make decisions together, we were reading books. We were watching TV shows about finance. We were reading magazines and articles online. But we were also taking what we learned and we were doing it.
Yeah, and you know what? And it worked. And then we also went through a period of time during our marriage when I was pregnant and, we kept having children and more children and more children, and so things kind of like got out of whack. I mean, we stopped doing our budget. Although we knew what we were supposed to do, we weren't actually applying it. And we noticed that when we were not applying it, you know what, guys? We were spending so much money, it wasn't even funny. That rhymes.
Good job.
So much money, it wasn't even funny, but we really were. And, and then when we noticed, what we also noticed was other things were out of whack. Our home was disarray. The marriage was, going through some ups and downs and things like that, while I was working outside of the home. We were just trying to juggle so much, that everything just seemed like, we are going to lose our mind. And you know what? That's some of you all. Some of you guys out there are saying, I am going to literally lose it if I can't figure this thing out. I don't know what we're going to do. Some of you all don't even know, how you're going to pay your mortgage, how you're going to keep the lights on and things like that. This is when you're going to have to say enough is enough. We shared in a previous video 3 words that will help you become debt-free faster. You want to definitely check that video out. So many of you guys are checking that video out and you guys are loving it. And you're saying, you know what, I'm on board. So definitely check that out, but you're going to have to do whatever it takes. You're going to have to stop doing the same things over and over, and you're going to have to start taking what you've learned. Some of you all, you sit down, you watch our Sunday Night Sit Down videos every single week. You're taking notes, you're reading books, you're buying courses, you're doing everything, but you're not applying what you've learned. And when you don't apply what you learn, it's just not going to fall out of the sky. Your finances are just not going to work itself out mysteriously. A lot of you guys are praying, oh my gosh, Lord God, give me a miracle. And you know what? There are times the Lord can. He will give you a miracle, but he's also looking for you to put forth the work. The Bible says in Matthew 25 that if your faithful over a few things, he will make you ruler over much. So guys, we got to start being faithful over the few things, the things that God has given us. Start being faithful over those things. Start being faithful over your finances, your paycheck, that job that you have. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
It may not be the job that you want, but guess what? You have a job and you're receiving income. There are so many people that are jobless right now. So many people that are unemployed, wishing that they had a job. And you know what? You're getting paid every single week or every single month, every single 2 weeks, and you're wasting your money. You're not applying what you learn. You guys, let's start doing the things that we need to do. Let's make next year a year like no other before. Let's not bring some of our old habits and some of our old, just things that we're constantly doing. Let's not bring that into the new year. Let's do whatever it takes to finally take control of your finances.
I read a quote, and it said that consistent action leads to consistent results. And that's so powerful. A simple phrase, simple sentence, because some of you have taken action, but you haven't done it on a consistent basis. And that too is a detriment to your financial goals. So it's not enough to kind of dab your toe in a little bit. I'll try this budget this month. I'll try to cut back on spending this week. But you got to do it consistently, because consistent action leads to consistent results.
That's right. We also shared another video with you guys, our health journey. And one of the things that we have really gotten on board with was sticking to becoming more healthy. Okay, that meant working out and things like that. Now, guys, we've been married for 10 years, okay? And every single year, just like some of you guys, your New Year's resolutions, every single January, it's like, you know what? We're going to eat better. You're going to hit the gym. We're going to lose this weight. We're going to just do this. And guys, his and her money, America's number one money couple, we don't always stick to what we plan to do as well, too. We fall off course as well. But I must tell you guys, a little over 4 months ago, we finally said enough is enough. We're not going to wait till the new year. We're going to start to apply these changes. We're going to do what we've been saying that we're going to do. We're going to start to apply the knowledge. I mean, we watch YouTube videos, we read books, we go to conference, we do things like that as well, too. And in the area of health, we knew what we were supposed to do. We just weren't necessarily applying it all of the time. Mm-hmm. And now that we've been applying it, guys, we are seeing the results and it's paying off. So just finally now just say, you know what? I'm going to do this. Come on. I'm going to do this. Yes, we believe in you guys.
Listen, in 1946, that was the year that Jackie Robinson made his debut as the first black player in the modern era of Major League Baseball. And in his very first game, he hit a 3-run home run. And as he was coming around the plate and he got to the home plate, the next batter, his teammate, extended his hand and shook his hand. And that batter, his name is George Shuba. And Associated Press photographer captured that moment where these two guys shook hands as teammates in a congratulatory manner. It was historic. Later on, George Shuba had a book written about him called The Boys of Summer. And the author of that book, Roger Kahn, he was quoted as saying that George Shuba's swing was as natural as his smile. And when Kahn interviewed George Shuba later on about that quote, George laughed at him and he went to his file cabinet and he pulled out these pieces of paper with all these X's on it. And he said, for 15 years, every single night, I swung a weighted bat 600 times for 15 years straight. Wow. He said, do you call that natural? His point was the end result of his swing was not something that just happened by happenstance. It was a result of consistent action over a sustained period of time. Some of you all look at Ty and I and say, oh, you guys got it all figured out. You're America's number one money couple. That's easy for you to say. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know the financial challenges that I'm facing. But what you don't know is all the things that we've done when this camera isn't on, all the tough conversations that we've had, all the budget meetings that we've had to come together on, all the tough financial choices and strategies that we've had to implement into our life to become America's number one money couple. This didn't happen to us by happenstance, and it's not going to happen to you by happenstance either. It's going to take you to take the knowledge that you're learning from Ty and I and from other sources, and not just hearing it, not just watching it, not just reading it, but applying it to your life. It's time for you to take what you have learned and begin to walk it out.
That's right. So we want to hear from you. Leave us a comment in the comment section below, letting us know, you know what, Ty and Talent? I am ready. That's right. Scream it down below. I am ready with a lot of exclamation points. You know, come on, guys. We can do this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, check us out over at our website at hisandhermoney.com and meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And don't forget, we have a totally free resource available for you to help you on your journey to financial freedom. It's called the 8 Essential Steps to Becoming Debt-Free. And it's yours totally free by going to hisandhermoney.com/8 steps. Well, guys, that's it for this week. It's been great. Until next time. Peace.
Bye.